Hey guys, it's Erica, and it's Wednesday, June 11th, 2014. I'm back for a bit of an update. So let's start with the numbers. I started my journey, gosh, I've said this so many times. I started my journey late April 2012. My high weight prior to surgery was, oh, I don't remember it. I think it's 228 point something, and my surgery weight late April 2012 was 215 point something, and my weight as of today is 146.8. So since surgery, I've lost 68.8, and since my highest weight, I've lost 81.5. Since last week, I've gained a bit, about a pound and a half, and actually it went from 145 all the way back up to 150, and then it's kind of come back down a little bit, and it just kind of bounces around. Like this morning, the weight I just quoted was actually from Sunday, but it's kind of bounced around, and it's gone back up. This morning it was like 147.4. Annoying. So, some good things. I went and saw my surgeon last week. I actually didn't see my particular surgeon, but I saw another surgeon in the practice, and I had a bunch of, well, before I get to the blood test results, which were good, they have an expensive body fat calculator in their office, and so I stepped on that, and it was like 24 point something, and it calculated my lean mass at like 111 pounds, which is almost, it's about 2.5–3 pounds more than last year. So I put on a bit of lean mass back on, which is good. I think if I were to calculate my lean mass from the very beginning of my journey, well, the soonest I started weighing myself on the body fat scale at home was around July of 2012, and my lean mass at that point, having already lost about 50 pounds or so since my high weight, my lean mass was about 119 pounds. If I go back and kind of adjust for the margin of error between my scale and the scale, hello Nala, between my scale and the scale at the surgeon's office. So it would have been about 119.35 pounds. So I'd lost from that point to a year ago about 10 pounds of lean mass, and I put on about 2.5 pounds. So what that means is that I don't have to lose as much to get back to lean mass or body fat of 20%, which has always been my goal, 20% or less. So that said, my ideal ideal weight would be 139.52, which means I have about a little under 8 pounds to lose. So not so terrible. I was looking through my kind of numbers journal from the last like year and a half, and it's kind of crazy. I was just, I was like 10 pounds lighter. It's amazing how fast time's gone by, and how easily the weight comes back on. I also did body measurements, and I'm not going to go through them because I think that part's boring. But essentially, I put on a little bit of inches. So I'm not going to, I think, put these in videos. Again, I think it's just kind of boring to state numbers. But I'm going to keep on using that as a measurement. So anyway, let's see. Sorry, I'm really tired. So since last week, I think I said in the last video, my goal was to swim in the morning, and then I think probably run or whatever other days. And I found just that one practice at 5:20 in the morning was just crazy. And so the last video I recorded, the next morning I was going to go to swim practice, and I just couldn't. It was just, I mean, getting up at 4:15 in the morning is just stupid. So unless you go to bed really early, which I never do. And I don't know why I think I would ever get into a habit of going to bed at 8:30 at night. So instead, what I think my plan will be, yes, is to alternate my weeks. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will swim Friday will actually be a morning swim because there is no evening practice. So Monday and Wednesday will be an evening practice, and then Monday will be a morning practice, and then Tuesday and Thursday will be alternate, either running or spin. And then the weekend will be kind of like whatever I feel like doing. So one of the three, or all of them, or hiking, or whatever, paddleboarding. So that's kind of my plan, and probably try to throw in maybe some resistance training as well. And then, so that'll be 1 week, and then the next week I'll swim Tuesday, Thursday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday do spin a run. So I'll kind of change it up so I'm not always doing this exact same routine. And also the swim practices for the new team I joined is they have different practice, I guess, goals every practice. So like tonight was distance. I think Monday was like recovery, so kind of whatever. Tomorrow, which I'm not going to, I think is like shorter distances, so like 50s. Some days are like IMs. So they all have different themes. So if I kind of alternate the days I go, and then I get a mix of different things that I'm going to do. So anyway, that's kind of my plan for working out. Tonight I swam. Yesterday I ran about a 5K. Monday I swam. The swimming actually is today is my third time, and Monday was the only day I swam last week. And every day I get in the water, it's a little bit better. Excuse me. The issue is that my shoulder's been hurting me, which usually takes months of me swimming, just like kind of hardcore, before it starts bothering me. But yesterday, Monday, and today was particularly sore. I iced it when I got home, but it's really strange. A lot of it's technique. There are ways that you can focus on how you pull that kind of takes stress and strain away from my shoulder. What I think is really cool, I'm swimming with a new team, and what's really cool about this team is the coach actually noticed out of like 10 lanes of people, my lane being like one of the slowest, he noticed that I was kind of rubbing my shoulder in between sets and kind of stretching it out, and so he came over, observed my stroke, and gave me some advice on my stroke, which is actually exactly the same advice that I found when I was searching for shoulder problems and fixes online. So it shows me that yes, now you need to come up here. This is Nala. She's my enormous cat that's very pushy but a little crazy. Anyway, so it shows me that it's a good coach. I think he knows what he's talking about, and he cares, because I've had coaches that kind of go, oh, that sucks. So anyway, so that's working out. So back to the surgeon, the visit with my surgeon, which was a little over 2 years post-op. So I had a bunch of lab work done, lipids, metabolic panel, all kinds of different things. Every time I turned around, I was getting another email about some blood work that would result that was back. So my surgeon was very pleased with my result. In fact, she said that it showed that I was working hard and that I was eating really well. She's like, I can tell by your lipid panel what you're eating. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I do actually eat quite healthfully. So I wanted to highlight just the lipid panel because I think for whatever reason, it's the most impressive to me. Oh my God. Yes? Can I help you? So I'm going to go through and highlight what my profile was before surgery and then what it is today, 2 years post-op. So cholesterol HDL ratio is supposed to be under 5. Before surgery it was 7.3, and now it's 2.2. So it's well under the range it's supposed to be. Cholesterol is supposed to be under 200. Before surgery it was 261, and now it's 173. HDL cholesterol is supposed to be over 40, and before surgery mine was 36, and now it's 78, so that's good. LDL cholesterol is supposed to be under 130. It was 152, and now it's 82. And then triglycerides is supposed to be under 150. It was 363, and now it's 65. So I've knocked 300 milligrams per liter. I've knocked 300 off of my triglycerides, which is crazy. And she was like, that's all diet. So awesome. So anyway, that one was good. Everything else was good as well. I had a couple things that were actually a little out of whack. My iron's a little high. I don't know if that's the next page. It is. Iron's supposed to be between 35 and 150, and mine's 155. I don't have what it was before surgery, but that was a little high. And I had a couple other things that were slightly out of range, but she said that she wasn't worried about it and it seemed fine. So, and she was happy with my vitamins. What I didn't know is that you're supposed to wait or not take vitamins, like multis and stuff, for like 3 days before your blood panel. I didn't know that in prior tests. I've always just continued taking them. And so I didn't this time for like a week, and all my vitamins were fine, and the nutritionist was happy and said that it looks like my absorption is really good. So yay, my health is good. So that's kind of it. Oh, last Saturday I attended a bariatric support group meeting. I haven't attended one since like I think a couple months after surgery, so a couple years. And it was precipitated by advice from my surgeon or the surgeon's office saying I've kind of been struggling with a little bit of weight gain, and in general just the perception of like who I am now, and after gaining just a little bit of weight, how it just kind of whacked out my own concepts of myself. So anyway, I attended a support group meeting. It was okay. There was actually one girl who I just wanted to put my hands around her neck and strangle her. She was like 3.5 years post-op, and she just could not stop talking about herself. It was like her show. It was so obnoxious. Just kind of skanky. Anyway, the meeting was okay. I really would have liked to kind of hear from other people and their experiences and not have this really annoying person keep on blabbering on about how everything revolves around them and they have the answer to everyone's question. But I hope I don't ever become like that. But anyway, I think it was good to be kind of around other people in the community, and I exchanged numbers with another lady who wants to do like hikes and potentially trail runs and stuff like that. So maybe we'll get together. But so I'm gonna continue to yeah go do those coming week, working out. Oh, my mom made an observation that I'm gonna try to track and see if it is having an impact on my weight, and she was like, I think you should stop drinking. And it's not that I drink very much, but I do drink kind of consistently, like not every day, but like I have lots of, a date here, a get together with friends there, and so it's like a glass of wine or a cocktail here or there, and it kind of adds up, I guess. And so I've never really felt like it's super significant because I don't drink a ton, but I mean, it's worth just kind of taking a look at. It is empty calories that just kind of sneak in, so I'm going to start tracking that and then maybe try to eliminate it and see if that makes a difference with my weight. But that's about it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it can't be important. So I should probably do some body shots, right? I haven't done that in a long time. I have a bunch of pillows back here, but let me do that. Since we're at 14 minutes, why not add another minute for body shots, right? Oh, I'm going to get through that. We all know the chair needs to, Sorry. Pillows. Okay. Hubba. Just kidding. Because I haven't done body shots with the new movies. So here I am to save the day. I feel the need to do like Jesus arms, but anyway, so kind of this is where I am at 24% body fat. Should I show my stomach? Wow. Nothing really significant. And the hang isn't terrible. I don't know. I think in my mind, like all of this is way worse. Oddly, just let's see if I can avoid. There we go. With just a couple pounds, like in my mind, when I see my reflection in the mirror and stuff, it's not slim. It's like I see myself as chunky now. So I don't really know how to kind of be realistic with myself. Like I'm not really chunky. I may not be like lean and mean and cut like I was previously, but I'm not fat yet. I don't want to say yet. Not fat. So I need to kind of get over that and figure out how to deal with my head. But anyway, now 16 minutes. I think I should just cut it off. Sorry. But I'll be back to record more, and I'll talk to you next time, YouTube.